Hey guys, it's Luke and welcome to episode 2 of the Hardcore Ironman Road to Max series. So episode 1 we made a lot of progress, and this episode we've made a lot more progress in terms of going towards invention and priff as well. So I'll let you sit back, relax and enjoy the episode, guys. So guys, to start off episode 2, so a lot of you obviously who have watched episode 1 knows that I was on the crafting grind to get my clue scroll done. We did get up to 51, which was a pain in the bum, I must admit, but we did manage to get there. But yeah, for a gear upgrade I did manage to go get some batwing, or kill bats until obviously I dropped the high for batwing. So I've gone up to a tier 30 armour, which is quite a big of an upgrade as a low level Ironman from the current gear, so I was quite happy for that as well. So moving on, of course, I've been doing a lot of Slayer. So obviously Slayer is a really great way to train combat in general. So I was kind of like, the main thing is like my main style that I kind of want to train at the moment is magic, because I kind of just want to kind of get a decent magic weapon, and obviously magic's my kind of favourite combat style in the game as well. But one thing I did want to get kind of quickly as quickly as possible was the 55 magic. This allows me to unlock high alks, which is kind of crucial for an Ironman. It's going to now allow me to kind of high alk certain things that I might not need for extra GP. So moving on, we did go and do some room mysteries. This is just kind of a quick quest that I kind of wanted to do purely for the pure essence aspect, so I can start mining and dropping it, for example, just for getting a kind of quick mining XP. But I kind of didn't want to do that now. I kind of thought of a different method, but still, nonetheless, I did manage to get room mysteries complete as well. So the actual Varrock easy task, or to be honest, we've been working on a couple of the easy tasks. It's just a little bit more XP towards like things like herb, for example, kind of any other skills in general. But me and Lucy have been doing it together, and this is just me completing the easy diary task for Varrock. So I know a lot of you say, or a lot of people recommend to leave the Combat Academy to quite late, because it scales, or the lamps you get scale quite easily with your XP. But because I kind of just wanted to get done and dusted, because what happened was when I went to go claim the actual XP from my Varrock lamp, I had to be 30. So I was just thinking I might as well just do it now, you know, instead of later. It's kind of a nice boost towards obviously the overloads and, you know, what else you want to go for in kind of general kind of thing. So I know a lot of people are going to say it's a bit of a waste, but I kind of was just thinking it's kind of easier just to do this now, because most XP lamps you get from quests do require like level 30 or above, or somewhere between that kind of skill level to actual use. So I was just thinking I might as well get it done and dusted and kind of progress, and I said move or forward to like overloads or, you know, extremes, etc, etc. So that was my plan, but we did manage to get a 33 hub off it, so not too bad. So moving forward, as you can see, we was kind of going on a bit of a spree with the city tasks. So I did manage to complete the Falador easy task set. Once again, like any free XP on, you know, quest lines or city tasks, or kind of in general, is going to be a huge help towards obviously maxing this Hardcore Ironman account. So I'll take any offer that's on the table just to kind of help out along the way. Any free XP kind of is better than trying to earn it yourself. So, you know, I'm trying to be as efficient as possible with this. So moving on, it's not really major, but I did manage to get a pair of flippers, which, well, I was going for a raw shark for a quest, but we managed to get some fashion scape going on here. So actually moving on, the actual raw shark was used for the Fremi Trials quest, which was a bit of a pain in the bum, not gonna lie. There's a bit like a lot of like back and forward, and a bit like one small flavour at one part as well, which wasn't overly great, but it took about 45 minutes. It was a bit of a Hardcore Ironman scare as well, thinking I was going to lose my hardcore status in a part, but I didn't, which was fine. So the actual kind of plan for this was to try unlock Menaphos as soon as possible. So by doing this, obviously you would have to follow the quest line. So the reason I wanted to get into Menaphos was more the fact that it's kind of a branch into the higher kind of tier, or mid-tier to higher tier kind of skilling aspect. So obviously Menaphos has a lot to offer in terms of for an Ironman or just a normal account in general. Like the fishing XP is fantastic, there's woodcutting, there's thieving, there's mining, you know, it's all kind of benefits that I need towards priff or maybe unlocking invention in general kind of thing. So my plan, as I said, was to unlock Menaphos as soon as possible, just to kind of use those facilities that would obviously offer me in general in the long run as well. So as you can see here, I did manage to do all the quests leading up to the actual quest for Menaphos, which allowed me to actually unlock it. So my plan is to kind of do fishing as much as possible, try and get some better kind of tier fish going forward, for obviously like Slayer example, and then kind of using the mining and the wood cutting facilities as well. So my plan was to, obviously ports is as I said, like ports is a huge thing. So my plan was to try and unlock ports as soon as possible. As most people, well, if you don't know, with ports you need at least a tier 90 stat in, there's a multiple stats. It can be like runecraft, divination, you know, etc, etc. But yeah, my plan was to try and unlock like one of the tier, well, I keep saying tier, but one of the level 90s. So my plan was runecrafting. So going forward, it's not too bad. I managed, as you did say, I managed to get 66 there. So with divination lately as well, I've been trying to get this up as well to 90. It's kind of more going for the 80 aspect from divination, more for the fact that it's unlocking invention as well. So there's obviously 3 skills that you need for invention, which is smithing, crafting and divination. So I'm slowly but surely working on these features. So yeah, it's kind of runecrafting and divination that I'm trying to get both to 90, obviously for ports aspect, but also because that I want to start working on getting the skilling outfits as well. So as you can see here, I did manage to get like one of the pieces of the diviner's outfit, but it's also going to work on the ethereal aspect, but also working on ports. But like the runecrafting side will also give me a chance to get a tier 75 weapon from runespan. So obviously I need the magic level, but it's kind of quite a big jump from where I'm currently at, which is a tier 50 towards a tier 75. A lot of my, as I said, my combat is going to come from Slayer anyway, so I'm kind of happy on the progress so far with it. So moving on, I did finally, well, at the moment there's a Christmas event, so there's kind of smithing, crafting, divination, prayer, rune crafting and summoning. So my kind of intention at the moment is to work on smithing and then kind of progress from there. But I did manage to get 1.1k total here, and then I did manage to get a 52 summoning as well. So this has unlocked a Spirit Terror bird, which is kind of perfect for me. One thing I didn't realize going forward is that if you actually do the Christmas event quest, it actually allows you to get more XP than just the basic, because there's like things that go around. For example, like with the smithing and crafting, there's things you can construct or repair, and it gives you the extra XP and stuff. And also like the actual portal, there's like little balls of energy that you can collect, and it gives you extra XP. But it also makes it like it makes it AFK, but it allows you to kind of have your character still logged in. So yeah, it's kind of perfect for me. But in this clip, I did manage to finally get my last piece of my diviner's outfit, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, it's one step towards the right direction. And as you can see here, just like a little clip of me in the Grand Exchange with my full outfit on. You know, this is going to be such a help going forward, especially like obviously you can't use it during cash because there's no kind of bonus XP you can get from cash, which, you know, is kind of a shame. But in one aspect, if I do decide to go towards actually doing divination apart from cash, it's going to be perfect for me. So the actual diviner's outfit is a 1% on each particular part. It's a subtotal of a 5%, but it also has a set bonus of 1%, which gives you a full set bonus of 6%. Of course, this is the only way you can get it is, well, on an Ironman is through cashes, unless obviously you spin to win on a normal account. But obviously I don't have that privilege, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but that's the whole part of an Ironman. It's meant to make it more challenging and more difficult for yourself. But yeah, that's kind of perfect. You know, I've already got my first skilling outfit here and ready. And I did manage to get myself 63 smithing here. And it was also the 1.2k total mark as well. So I've made some serious progress on this Ironman in the last week. I've got up like nearly 250 total levels, which I'm absolutely kind of amazed about. Just kind of the AFK-ness of these events and just like doing my dailies and stuff, like Big Chin and caches and my actual dailies, and just going forward like that. It's been so much, it's been perfect for me. But as you can see here, I did manage to get 70 smithing as well, which means there's only one level, or sorry, there's 10 levels away from the actual unlock of that part towards the 70 out of the 80 smithing for invention. So as you can see here, these are my current achievements so far. So these are all my stats with a grand total of 1,223 with a 71 combat level and I've currently got 59 quest points. So the things I want to work on, obviously, is going towards divination, smithing and crafting, obviously for invention, but it's also, there's a dungeon weekend that is coming up as well, so I'd like to work on obviously the charming imp, the bone crusher, but I also want to work on a chaotic staff. A lot of people are going to say, why a chaotic staff? Obviously you can go for like other alternatives, like there might be like a sun spear for example, but it's currently like this week or this weekend coming up, there's a ×2 on your dungeon token, so if I think about it, I could quite or possibly get quite a bit of XP towards like 75 for priff, but also in general maybe a lot of XP towards or tokens towards like other kind of uses or like, you know, rewards. So I was thinking of going for a bone crusher at the start, then a charming imp, and then the chaotic staff, because it's a bit touch and go with the chaotic staff depending, but if I can get a chaotic staff, at least it's kind of a, I know that the sun spear is like tier 78, but it's also kind of like a little edge on top of it, so tier 80, you know, as I said, magic is my favorite kind of not a spell, combat style to go forward with, sorry. So I was thinking if I can go for those 3, obviously there's loads of scrolls that I can go for, but if I can work on those 3 for the moment and get like the 75 or even 85 for frost dragons, I'll be happy with that. Well guys, hopefully you've enjoyed episode 2. As I said, there's been a lot more progress that I've done. I've done around about 250 total levels, as I did say, and I'm kind of really proud of myself and towards the fact that I'm slowly but surely getting those levels towards obviously invention and also for the priff requirements, so I can kind of go towards those 2 bases and be like, you know, I've got these 2 main kind of factors that I can unlock and just kind of pursue my Ironman and just take it that one step further. But I'm also really proud that I've unlocked Menaphos, because that's going to help me so much towards like other skills, as I said, towards either priff or just kind of in general as well. So the actual progress so far has been fantastic for me. I'm really liking it so far. I'm really enjoying the Hardcore Ironman. So I'm kind of really, you know, well, my plan is to hopefully within the month start doing PVM. I'm kind of dreading it because I don't really want to die, but at the same time I'm really looking forward to hopefully trying out like necks and Araxor and stuff like that, but I'm not going to rush it. Like one thing obviously on a hardcore, I'm not going to rush it because I want to try and make this max, you know, that's kind of my end goal on a hardcore status. So I really want to try and see if I can kind of get it, and but you know, try play it a little bit more kind of less, what's the word, you know, kind of less newbie, if that makes sense. You know, I'd rather go and be a little bit more adventurous with how I do stuff, and obviously try work and try achieve those kind of like higher tier, you know, weapons or armor and stuff. But that's the plan. But so far the progress has been fantastic, so hopefully by next week I should have quite a few more I guess like achievements unlocked and goals that I've unlocked as well, so that's the plan. But either way guys, thank you so much for watching episode 2. I really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you've enjoyed the this episode and last episode, and hopefully you enjoyed the kind of the progress on this account as well going forward. But once again, if you did enjoy it, feel free to drop a like if you did, feel free to drop a dislike if you didn't. Obviously that's up to you. Just let me know if there's anything I can improve on in terms of video wise, of course. And once again, thank you for all the support guys. We're getting closer to the 2k total mark, or in terms of like subscribers, so thank you for that guys, it means so much, and it's nice to be back as well, like creating content and be on Twitch again. So I appreciate all the support that you guys have given me whilst I've come back. And apart from that guys, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day or night depending on whenever you're watching this video, and take it easy guys and have a great one, and I'll see you guys in episode 3. Bye.